Hey, how's it going, everybody? You can find me for you, and I'm here with some more YGOPro Duels. I'm actually on Def Pro this time, and I will turn down the music when we get into an actual replay. Yes, I'm on Def Pro. It's actually working for me now. I probably just jinxed it, and now while I'm recording, it's going to flip me up and say screw you. But yes, I'm going to have some blue ice texture, but not just a regular blue. It's going to be a with the new support. It's going to be a variant I saw someone use here on Pro. It's actually pretty interesting. It was a it was using Mystic Piper, kind of Chaos Piper with the blue white support. It was really interesting, and I decided to try it. I've been liking it. I've been liking it a lot. So yeah, 4 duels for you guys. Let's start off with Blue Eyes Piper versus Tela Archfiends. Now this deck was actually pretty interesting. I haven't seen Tela Archfiends before, so we are going to turn that down because that is loud as fucking hell. So I opened up pretty well. You know, I got track, which is like automatic plus for me. And he's using here falling down. Like, I've had people suggest he's falling down. I'm not a fan of it. It's so easy to get around. It really is. If you don't go all in, like first turn, you know, it's so easy to get around. It really is. It's not, in my opinion, falling down is not a good spell card. It's not a good card to use. But I got my trade-in, which I go and use trade-in. To Blue Eyes, draw 2, get Whitestone. And a pot of ash, pretty cool. So I'm attacking. He's going to pay the 800. It's not too bad. So my turn. Like, I have a lot of cards in my hand. Yeah, I've got a lot of good cards. I got Avarice, Wonder Wand, Blue Eye Maiden. I got a lot of good cards. So he sacks first commander, and he goes to actually falling down, which, like I said, normally would be a bad thing. Not really, because track is powered down. But also I have a Battle Fader saying hi, how you doing? So you can't really do anything. I play a triple Battle Fader because it's just such a good card. Like, he keeps my, my track, but bad thing is he takes 800 damage. Which kind of sucks. So I go for Blue Eye Maiden, I activate Wonder Wand. Blue Eye Maiden's effect goes off, allowing me to special my, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I use Wonder Wand's effect, send 2, draw 2, MST, get rid of the drag down. Track comes back to me. I 1-for-1 ditching my Whitestone. Whitestone's effect to add a Blue Eyes to my hand, got my Maiden to the field, then I trade in, send Blue Eyes, draw 2, and into my battle base, and attack for the 3 talent. 500, attack for 2400, and then main phase 2, I sink into my big booty Silver Dragon, use effect, and then just end my turn. So I have Mystic Piper plus Ginkgo plus Veiler plus Average. So I'm playing 2 Veilers, I'm probably going to bump up to 3, just because, you know, Mystic Piper. So Archfiend's Roar, which is actually a pretty nice idea. He summons his Archfiend Commander, emergency teleports, and summons his Krebons. Syncs up into the Red Dragon Archfiend, which is actually a pretty cool idea to see this. I have not seen this variant of Archfiends before. It's really cool. I know what he's hoping for. He's hoping to get rid of my Silver Dragon, but it's unaffected, so it's actually pretty cool. So I Veiler's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna do that, and he surrenders pretty much because he knows he's gonna come onto my standby phase. He knows I'm gonna get a Blue Eye, so he surrenders because he knows what's gonna happen to him. I'm gonna get Blue Eye, so yeah. Now I get so many Blue Eyes decks. I've been running these so many Blue Eyes decks, and it's like I'm finding, and this is another Blue Eyes variant. I've seen so many variants of Blue Eyes or Dragons. I've seen the one with the Mystic Piper. I've seen a Photon / Galaxy variant, and the card structure me which really freaking sucks. At least my MST, my Heavy Storm, but all in all, I get my Blue Eyes. I get a pretty good hand after that. I get Track, get BLS, get Allure, Wonder Wand. So I get Battle Fader. Like, yeah, I like that. But I Allure, see what I get. Banish Kinka, and my turn, I send Card Consonants. You know, it's Card Consonants is kind of useless in my hand right now. So he's like, I'm finding so many different Blue Eyes variants. It's really cool to see because, you know, it's so because the Blue Eyes Dragon, respectively, is such a versatile card. It really is. It's amazing how versatile this card is, especially when you have the power of, oh, what's his face, of the Maiden. So I sent my Tragodias like, hi, Trag here. I'm awesome, right? So he just banishes, I don't know why, and just brings it back. It's kind of, to me, kind of redundant, but I'm going to snatch that Galaxy as my own anyway. So I get 1-for-1, which is pretty cool, but I don't need right now. I actually Track's effect, send Blue Eyes to take his Galaxy Eyes. He T-roars me, which kind of sucks, but you know, what can you do? I wish I had my own Metal Dragon so I can get his Metal Dragon and do my special move shenanigans. But he gets his maiden, he activates Wonder Wand. Wonder Wand's effect, you know, equips it, target it, Maiden's effect, special summons the Blue Eyes from the deck. And he's using a show and jump promo version of Blue Eyes, where it's the Destruction of the World, but I like the original better. It's my personal favorite. So he gets the Blue Eyes. He goes for the Tachyon Galaxy, the Tachyon Dragon. So I'm not at 0 attack, which kind of sucks because my original attack is 0 technically. And he was probably hoping I'd do the effect, but I'm gonna say no. Comment. Like, how'd you kill it, man? Like, why would I do that? I'm gonna let him kill it. So I get Gorge is like, fuck yeah. So I use Monster Board to special my awesome Blue Eyes for a Dragon. You know, I could go with Traggy, but you know why? You know, Blue Eyes is better. That's the goal of the deck, is to use Blue Eyes shenanigans. So attacking for 200. Now, I'm finally dishing out that damage to my opponent, and wow, some slowdown there. 15 frames per second, 17 frames per second, 14, 16. Like, I'm sorry for the lag, for the slowness, but it really is jumping down. So he gets a 1-day piece, which is a fantastic card. I was thinking of adding that in my deck for why not. I get Darko. He goes Tour Guide, and I believe he's going to. He's actually using this thing. Oh yeah, the Lemon Dragon. He goes for Acid Golem and attacks me. Kamikaze attack! And yo, I lost my Blue Eyes. I was so distraught. I had to go get therapy afterwards. I had to go see a shrink. I went and saw Dr. Phil after that because it was the most. It was so horrible. But 1-for-1, special on my Maiden. My Stone's effect, add the Blue Eyes to my hand, and he pretty much surrenders because, you know, he can't do anything. But yeah, after my Blue Eyes died, I went and saw Dr. Phil. You know, I needed some professional help. Let's see. Why no average? This was actually a pretty interesting duel. This actually was a good duel. I rarely find any GGs, like any official, like really good duels. So my opponent's playing windups here, and it's kind of weird because he summons Thunder King, has Compulse, but he also has Wind Up Factory. Thunder King does prohibit him a little bit, but I have Double Track, Battle Fader, Reborn. I'm just at my turn like, yeah, come at me, bro. I got 2 Tragodias, put your name on it. So he gets a Monster Reborn. I don't know if he's playing any traps, but he actually is Factory. Summons his Wind Up Warrior, uses the effect. But the problem is he won't get the search now because Thunder King says no to any searching. So I'll take 18 here, and I'm just going to say, hi, Tragodia here. I'm going to mess your day up. He compulses, sends my track back. I guess so we can dish out that extra 1900 damage. You know, okay, whatever. But Track here, back to ruin your day once again. Because it's fucking Track. Track is so good. And this pretty much is a Track beatdown duel is all it really is. I get a gore, it's like, yeah, man. So I'm going to attack that little warrior because, you know, I kind of want them to get on this field. Because that would prevent them from searching. So I'm okay with that. You know, I don't want to use that super searching to go on there. So he gets another round of Rabbit. He summons his final T-King, since that too. Summons number 39. And he's just pretty much stalling right now. All they can do is stall me out. That's all they can really do. And this was actually a pretty decent duel. It was pretty close. So I summon Mystic Piper. Wow. Talking about some low frames. I chipped off Mystic Piper, get the trade in. I was hoping for something else. I probably should have Wonder Wanded it, so I got a guaranteed 2 draws, but you know, what can you do? I was hoping, like, I wanted to save Wonder Wand for something else. And wow, I'm at 7, it's like 4, man, this is like some major random lag spikes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm deeply sorry. So he gets his tour guide, and he's gonna kind of go on a rampage here, but he makes a... he goes for his tour guide, and of course he exceeds to Invoker, which is actually a pretty good card in wind-ups, actually. Invoker, still summons his wind-up soldier, and he Monster Reborn, he's all the sackiness. Summons his warrior, wind-up warrior, and then uses his effect to make him level 5. Searches with Factory to get a shark. Then Soldier's effect to make him level 5. Exceeds to a Volcasaurus. Now uses the effect of destroying my my track, but its original attack and my track's original attack was not 3600. It was pretty much 0. So he's gonna attack me. I'm taking 1600. But wait, I have another track and a Monster Reborn. Why am I so good at this game? Why am I so good at this game? I don't know why. It's crazy. So I get another Wonder Wand. I'm playing 3 Wonder Wands, by the way. I Monster Reborn my track. It's like 2 tracks here, double the trouble. And I'm going to get rid of that Invoker one way or another, because I don't want that shit coming after. So I'm going to get rid of this Utopia, then I'm going to get rid of that Invoker, dishing out 1400 damage. It was actually a pretty close duel, man. This really was. So in my turn, I've got Gores, I got Battlefitter. I'm not worried. He gets that Heavy Storm. He's going to summon his little bunny rabbit. He's going to summon his bunny rabbit. Then Shark's Effect, going to special to the hand, from the hand to the field. His factory is going to search out for another Shark. And then he is going to use Shark's Effect, make him level 3. Then exceed for his Zenmains. And then he's going to special summon his other Shark, which, in my opinion, he really should have waited to use the Shark. He really should have waited to use that Shark. So I get my Maiden. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going to use her just yet. I'm going to go ahead and attack into his Gaia. Then attack into his Shark. Because I want to focus my attention on Zenmains when I can. If you know what I mean. Because Zenmains can be quite annoying to deal with. So he gets a Summoner Monk, which he summons Summoner Monk, and he'll do the defensive, which he hasn't done yet. And wow, Frames! Frames! Why are you doing that? So he's gonna start, but I'm not worried about Summoner Monk. I'm not really worried about that at all, especially since I top deck a Baylor. Such as this did now, top deck a Baylor. And I go my Maiden, use Wonder Wand, equip the Maiden. Maiden's effect, special in the Blue Eyes by Dragon, pretty much. And I could have gotten 2 draws off of my my Maiden with Wonder Wand, but I decided to just go ahead and sync up for the Silver Dragon and use effect because, you know, I don't really need extra cards. And I'm just gonna get rid of the Zenmains. I'm surprised to search out with Factory in Zenmains because it's a wind up being activated. So I don't know why he didn't do that. It seems kind of strange. But the duel is coming to a close quite fast because he makes a super big misplay. He dualities. MSD. Duality. Avarice. He adds duality. He should have added Avarice. As he had plenty of targets for Avarice. Plus he had a wind-up rabbit on the field. He could have gotten like a Dark Hole and wiped out my Traggies. Now, wouldn't have killed this thing, but he could potentially gotten Dark Hole and wiped out my Tragodius. That would have been so much less damage than what there was on the field. When during my stamina phase, I would have got a Blue Eyes by Dragon. So misplay, big misplay by him. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the duels. And yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.